What's good, everyone? Welcome back to Cleveland Sports Unfiltered. Reacting to Game One, Cavs versus Raptors. But before I, give my reaction to the game and how what I liked about the Cavs, does anybody else hate? You guys, let me know this in the comment section down below, please. I would love your takes on this. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm one of those, loser fans or whatever. But I'm even though I'm not blaming. No, I am. But does anybody else hate when official Tony Brothers and his crew is officiating any Cavs game? I fucking hated the officiating this fucking game. This entire game was bullshit call after bullshit call after bullshit call. And it was like, buddy, let the fucking players play. It's the playoffs. And the Cavs are getting called for some bullshit fouls. Like we was getting called for some bullshit fouls. Jalen Tyson was in foul trouble. Max Struess was in foul trouble. Dennis Schroeder was in foul trouble. Don had some like the three fouls, if I'm corrected. But if you look at the Raptors free throw attempt, Barnes 9 attempt, Brandon Ingram 9 attempts. Oh, I'm sorry, Brandon Ingram had 10 attempts. Um, uh, I'm terrible with names, guys. So excuse me for this. Yaka, Jacob. I don't know. I'm terrible with names, but R.J. Barrett. He had 9 free throws. Jackson Davis had two. Is this Jacoby Walt? Jacoby Walter had two. And where is the other guy? AJ Lawson had two. But if you look at the Cavaliers, where's the Cavaliers? One second, guys. Free throw. Okay, here we go. Evan Mobley, 6 free throws. Jared Allen, two. James Harden only got 2 free throw attempts. Yeah, okay. Don has 7. Oh no, James had 7. I'm sorry. No, no, no. Oh no, yeah, I'm corrected. James had 2. Don had 7. Sam had 4. Keon had 1. Max had 4. Jalen Tyson had 2, and that was it. The closest one to as many free throws as Brandon Ingram took was Donovan at 7. And they were playing just as physical as we was. And I'm just sitting just like screaming at my phone or like let the fucking players play, man. Golly, bro. Tony Brothers when he's officiating, I absolutely hate when he's officiating Cavs games. Cause when I seen him as the officiator, not even gonna lie to you guys, I thought we was gonna lose from the get go. Not even just due to the Raptors being better, just cause I hate Tony Brothers officiating Cavs games. He fucking absolutely sucks. But on to the game, I do think the Cavs came out with good start to the game. They was physical. They wasn't as lack of physicality as everybody in the media and some fans would like to think. The team came out. It was a slow start. It was a very slow start for both teams. For both teams, and Toronto shot above their season average from three. They shot 50%, but the Cavs also shot 50%. And like I told y'all in my video, this is the good stylistic fit for the Cavs because the Cavs were able to neutralize for the most part what they do well, and that's taking the mid range and layups and floaters and all of that. They did a good job of packing the paint area and making it very difficult for Brandon Ingram and Scotty Barnes to get their money off. And that was led by Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, and Dean Wade, who everybody for some reason hate. But Dean Wade, he did his job. He had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. A putback dunk, a corner three. What we wanted him to do. He did what we wanted him to do. He took his open shot when he had it and he made it. He was a plus 20. A plus 20. He was the biggest plus minus of the Cavs. He's a plus 20. He did a hell of a job of guarding Brandon Ingram. Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. That's the force I love to see you guys play with. Like this is the physicality and the we're gonna punch you in your mouth team I like to see because when the Raptors tried to make their run, didn't let it happen. Especially in the second half when they tried to make a run to come back and to cut down that 20-plus point lead. Every time Toronto made a run, the Cavs would hit them right back and make another run of their own. Especially Donovan and James just had the ball on the string the entire game. What he had 10 assists. Yeah, 10 assists. James, doing what James does. Got the step back game working. You know, draw his mismatches. Deal what James Harden does, man. James Harden is who he is, man. He's a legendary player. He's a Hall of Famer. He put in his work. Donovan Mitchell, he's the alpha dog. He's Donovan Mitchell. He did what Donovan Mitchell does. And I think he has the most. Let me be correct. Okay, Donovan has 9 straight games of game one 30 plus point games. I think that's one of the longest streaks in NBA history. And good for Donovan because we needed it. Some guys, Sam Merrill was a little off tonight. He was not as aggressive as what I would like, and probably what everyone would like to see out of Sam. You out there to shoot, man. You gotta shoot. You gotta shoot. We tell Dean to shoot. Dean had his open shot. He took it and made it. Sam, we need you to do the same thing, even though he did have 2 open 3s and he missed his first two open threes. He missed, but he made one, later in the game, and it was what it was. Jared Allen had 3 monster dunks in the first quarter. In the first quarter, Jared Allen was a monster among men. That's what we would like to see. Just Evan Mobley didn't rely on that 3 ball, and I loved it. Didn't rely on that 3 ball. Attacked with physicality. Did not shy away from contact, and he hit his free throws. Yeah, he hit his free throws. So if the Cavs can continue to play, I'm not saying we're gonna play like this every night. Some guys are gonna struggle, but if Cavs can play like this, and especially to constantly get that contribution off the bench from a Max Struess. Mad Max is what I like to call him. Mad Max came off the bench with 24. Give me a second. 24 points. He got called for some bullshit fouls, but again, Tony Brothers is a horrible official in my opinion. I would be, elated if we was to never see him in Rocket Arena again ever because he sucks. Not him, him and his crew. Don't want to let you other guys off the hook either. You guys suck. But Mad Max, man, he did what Mad Max do. Defended his ass off, hit his open threes. He channeled his inner JR, hit that fading corner right 3. Then he did what Mad Max do. So, then Keon came in, he got a 4-point play actually. He came in, got a 4-point play, played some excellent defense, and they almost everybody who played contributed, even if it didn't necessarily show up in the box score. So, This is what I like to see. So far, so good. You know, not saying that the rest of the series is going to be like this, and we're going to sweep them, and we're going to blow them out every game. More than likely, they will get 1 to 2. But I do think if the Cavs can turn it on and keep it on like this, you know, we can be a scary out. We can be a scary out. But that's just my thoughts and my reactions to the game. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Guys, we need you to smash that subscribe button so this content can get pushed out to a larger audience. And until next time, peace.